Los muchachos, ¿qué es lo que? ¿Qué es lo que hay?
Ahí pide una bota para la clínica, ¿eh? La bota más cara.
Maestro, o aprendemos hoy, ¿eh?
No le trene la bota.
Hoy es todo o nada.
Mírenle maldito flow ese hombre. Coño.
Bueno, hoy hay un antes y un después del cuñado. Dímelo, Greg.
Señor Ortega.
How you doing, man? Equipo, saludos, bienvenidos y bienvenidas a un video más del canal. No un video más, un video importante del canal. Porque hoy vamos a aprender y aprender de uno de los que de verdad saben. Nos encontramos aquí en una pistica en Santiago, República Dominicana. Ya el evento pasó en Santo Domingo, hoy toca Santiago y mañana también. Entonces vamos a conocer de inmediato quién es que nos va a dar esta clínica o masterclass. Estamos haciendo las preparaciones, algunos obstáculos en la pista, una parte de velocidad de atrás. Cuñado, dime, ¿qué tenemos?
¿Tú viniste a enseñarle algo a él, Dique?
Claro, vine a enseñarle a la gente quién es que va a dar la clínica, quién es que va a dar el masterclass.
Entendí que era tú que le iba a enseñar a la gente.
Equipo, aquí tenemos a Greg Gordinne.
¿Cómo estás?
Greg, please introduce yourself.
Guys, I'm really happy to be here in República Dominicana. Greg Gordinne from Belgium, all the way through America. Here the vibes is absolutely crazy. I'm looking forward to have my courses here in Santiago because the one in Santo Domingo was already super cool. So now we are here and we're going to do it with fun, pleasure, ride a bike, having fun with the guys, the people here. Let's go.
Excellent. So what are we doing today? What's the program for today?
The program for today is to explain my way of riding, to give you tips, experience,
techniques, skills,
share. It's about sharing experience.
body position.
Body position is one of the most important things to control the
Also
bike.
bike setup.
A little bit bike setup. We have different kind of model here, so it's not easy to have all the setup, but I'm gonna give some tips that I know, what we can do to do it better. And really the idea of the courses is to make your life easier and simpler to give energy and to control your bike better,
Also,
to ride longer.
also confidence.
Yeah, confidence as well is really important.
So by the end of the day, I should be able to do wheelies, stopping,
Nah, man.
jumping logs.
Listen.
By the end of the day, I will be a Maurice Gordinne.
Objective of the day, having fun first.
Yeah.
Second, if at the end of the day you remember one technique that make your life easier, it's going to be better.
So, mi gente, aquí lo tienen. Vamos a estar aprendiendo técnicas, algunas habilidades, posiciones, mantenernos seguros sobre la moto, que eso es lo importante, eso es lo que queremos, poder resolver cada vez que se nos presente algún obstáculo. Entonces, acompáñenos, que vamos a estar documentando. Ojalá yo pueda documentar para transmitirle a ustedes todo lo que vamos a aprender aquí, pero también quiero yo prestar atención, o sea, que voy a ver de qué manera manejo las dos cosas y podemos hacer algo bien. Entonces, nos vemos en un momentico, vamos a dar un reconocimiento de pista y a conocer un poquito del grupo. Thanks, Greg. Equipo, dígame, ¿estamos ready aquí? ¿Estamos ready?
Estamos ready.
Vamos a presentar el equipo aquí, un ching. José Pérez, dime, José Pérez, ¿cuál?
Bien, esperando un curso personalizado de off-road.
José Pérez, ¿cuál es tu expectativa? ¿Qué es lo que realmente tú quieres aprender? Dime.
A mí la única modificación es un tronco.
¿Un tronco?
Un tronco.
Pero te tenemos unos tronquitos buenos ahí.
Sí, pero que hay uno que es un tronco.
El tronco, de verdad.
El tronco de los troncos.
Pero fue a ti que te lo pusimos.
No, negativo. Yo tengo que ver varias gente primero. A ver
Dije que tú le vas a dar de último.
Eso está mortal.
Gregorio. Bueno, vamos a ver esos troncos, Señores, para que ustedes tengan una idea de los troncos que vamos a estar brincando aquí, no sé si en cámara se puede apreciar la altura, pero son responsables esos troncos. Y este es el que más miedo me da, o el cuco, como decimos aquí. Aquí todo el mundo le teme a este tronco, porque este sí está alto. Mire, eso es casi a las rodillas de ese señor que está trabajando ahí. Entonces, equipo, para mí este día es importante porque también tenemos moto nueva. Entonces, qué mejor manera de conocer una moto que con una clínica. Hoy vamos a estar estrenando esta máquina, la Kobe 800X Pro, muy esperada. O sea que vamos a ver sus capacidades, vamos a conocerla bien.
How important are the settings in the motorcycle for you to have fun in the? What should we look for?
For me, how to explain you that if you focus yourself on the setting of the bike, on the pressure of the tire, and on what you should have extra on your bike, you will be always worried about something that you will never have perfectly. Then, if you want to be a better rider, for me, there is only one thing that you can buy and gonna make you a better rider. It's gas, it's benzene, for practicing.
Claro.
You will be always a better rider if you spend 1,000 euro in benzene than if you spend 1,000 euro on a suspension. Then when you reach a certain level and you are really confident and really easy on the bike and that you won't make your bike a little bit better, I think at this time it makes sense. But for example, if you are not able to turn and to control your bike and at a really slow speed, it makes no sense to try to bother you so hardly in your head with the settings. But for sure, it's always good to try to set the bike a little bit at least, you know. For your weight, for example, we're not gonna ride the same setting suspension for a guy that make 50 kilo or a guy that make 110 kilo. But in general, I think the best is just to practice and to ride. It is the +0, +3, and +6. Do someone have any idea of what is it?
The preload.
Is a preload. What's the purpose of the preload?
To adjust your weight when you're up
When
the
you
bike.
sit on the bike,
When you sit on the bike.
the bike is supposed to sit a little bit, you know? Then if you are a really light rider, you should put the bike on +0. If you are a middleweight rider, +3, and if you are heavyweight rider, +6. And then here, you have something on the bike. And that one, look here guys. Do you see that sign?
The sag.
SAG. This, that line, it's a mark. Then when you take the measurement from here and from here, from the middle of that axle, you have your total sag. Then you have to put the bike on the stand to open completely the suspension, you know? Okay. You take that measurement, and when you sit on the bike is supposed to sit 10, 11 centimeters, something like this, okay? If the bike sits 8 centimeters, it's not enough. If the bike sits 15 centimeters, it's too much, okay?
Okay.
This is roughly the idea of the sag. This is something that you can do in 5 minutes. I'm not gonna go more far with the setting because not everybody has the same bike. But at the end of the day, if you have questions about the suspension, I will be happy to talk a little bit more with you about that.
Thanks.
Then most important for me than the setting of the bike is the body position. We have 1, 2 hands, we have 2 foot, we have as well the hips, we have the shoulder, then basically we control the bike with all the body. We're not turning about a bike like this, we're turning a bike like this, you know? I use my legs. Do you know why I'm gonna use my legs more than my arm? Any idea?
Los enduristas siempre aprietan con los...
Why I'm gonna push more and because if I have to do a push-up, maybe I'm gonna do 10 push-up. If I have to do some squat, I'm maybe gonna do 100, 200 squat. This is
The legs are strong.
much stronger. So if you want to save energy, use your leg because they are stronger. And then as well, because you have a better control with, how to say, the balance of the bike, it's super easy to control this, then control the bike like this. I see yesterday a lot of guys, they try to make the balance with the bike and they are left, right with the hands, and then I explain them, hey guys, okay, like this, do that and push on the legs, and then automatically everything gets moving, okay? Then there is something really important about the control of the bike. I see some people riding like this. I explain you my way, my experience. It's not mean that's the only way to do it. We agree with that, okay? Me, I see a lot of people that control the bike like this. I cannot ride a bike properly like this. I have to block my hips, because when I block my hips and I'm not like this, you know, I am like this, you know, with the round back. I can link properly, I can link my legs and my upper body. If I do this every time, I'm gonna be weak on the bike. Here, when I'm like this, I can stand on my bike without any effort. If I am like this, it's hard to stay stable on the bike. So we're gonna try today to have an aggressive position, let's say. So you should try to not control and ride a bike in a passive mode. You should try to ride a bike in a aggressive mode, you know, like this. Then you can come closer. There is something really important. If you want to not being directly fucked with your arm and super tired, you have to adjust your lever. You know, we don't have all the same hand. Some guys have small hand, big hand, and this is why we have regulation here, you know. And this is as well to make the thing easier for some people. For example, me, here, I start already to clutch. I feel that the clutch is already in.
Engaged.
And here, without that I touch my finger, I am completely clutch in, out, full clutch. Then I just need to do that movement. Then I can clutch all the day. And then I'm not tired and I'm not gonna ride like this. The same, we're not using forefinger because in off-road we don't need force, we don't need strength, we need precision. With forefinger it's on the road, you know, when you have to brake so hard because you come so fast, you use forefinger. Here, we not ride enough faster that we don't need more than two finger. Two finger because it's comfortable, one finger because it's the better way to do it. One finger it's enough. Two finger it's allowed, but not much, not more.
José Pérez, 2-3 vuelticas ahora de calentamiento, suave, para que entremos en temperatura.
Rally mode, MTC off.
Off, todo off.
Ahí.
Vamos.
Yeah.
Dímelo, José Pérez.
If you want to succeed, you have to turn and you have to lean the bike. Because when you lean the bike turns shorter. Much you're gonna lean the bike, more you're gonna lean the bike, more you're gonna turn short. But
Okay.
for lean the bike, you need speed or you need balance.
Okay.
Here we're not gonna use the speed, we're gonna use the balance. Okay? So what we want to do, I want to go out here, I enter here, not here. I enter here and I already start to turn. Look the position. My knee is open, like that it's allowed me to lean the bike. I continue and I again lean the bike and my body position, all the hips, it's in the external of the curve. I turn and I go out inside that door. What's the technique for you to ride slow? What we have to use?
Clutch control.
Clutch control. The slipping point. No? That moment when your bike gonna block, but you save it. So we're gonna use it. And to give a little bit more of power into the engine, we're gonna give some rev. And then, now you have to put everything together, shake, and you have the nice curve. When I say that because you have to use your front brake to reduce your speed, and you have to open the clutch to give some speed. Then you're gonna use the clutch and the front brake like with La Chica. Not like this, like this. You know, it's like smooth. More smooth you're gonna be, more easy it's gonna be. You know, you have to be smooth, controlling smooth. We never open completely the brake and we never close it completely. We keep braking all the way from here to here or from here to here. We brake all the way. And when the bike gonna fall, I open a little bit the brake and I open a little bit the clutch. Like that, I give some momentum to have the balance. And then I use as well my legs left and right to balance the bike, to give the strength. I use this. You should not do this too much. You can do it, you know, you can do it, but not too much. I'm gonna show you, you're gonna practice it, we're gonna do this for at least an half hour, and I'm gonna take time with all of you to correct position, clutch control, or whatever, okay?
Okay.
I show you and then it's your turn. Do you hear the engine?
Yes.
This it's gonna avoid this, you know. If you give RPM, you block the engine less. Okay?
Equipo, aquí estamos conociendo el balance de las motos. Control del clutch, del freno y del acelerador. También la posición del cuerpo para estos giros cerrados. Got it.
Vision.
Yeah.
Everything it's make more simple because naturally the bike gonna follow your vision. You know? So it's help to finish the movement.
When you look where you want to go, it's
The
easier.
bike follow.
Yeah.
And then most of you now you start to understand the control and the balance point.
Clutch and braking, clutch and braking.
Yeah. Then when we finish the pose, we're gonna continue to do this exercise, but we're gonna add another exercise, and then like this we're gonna do 2-3 different things. But the idea is to make every time a circuit a little bit longer and to apply everything.
Okay.
So then quickly I'm gonna explain you what we're gonna do. We're gonna go in by the same place, out by the same place, but if stay here, no problem, drink. I enter.
José, pero esto está on
I
fire.
out here. And I
Si tú sigues así, la rebaja de 20
here.
libras.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Enter, exit, enter. Then here, small straight line. We're gonna accelerate, pass the second gear, and then what we do when we accelerate, if you balance, we do that. When we accelerate, what we do? Compensation. Whoop. I'm gonna brake. Whoop. Here, I basically want to see you when you accelerate, balancing, and when you brake, balancing. Okay? Acceleration, brake. I should pass the second gear, and when I cut the gas, I let the bike going before me. Then it's like I cut the gas and I push myself to the back. I put again the first gear, and then I turn here.
Ay,
And I turn here.
Ay, quiere que pasemos por ahí.
No por arriba, señores, por arriba no, por el lado.
You go out. Let's say under the tent. Don't cross someone. Okay?
Okay. Wey, ¿ustedes vieron lo que le hizo al final ahí? Nos vemos ahorita a las 3 de la tarde, que es mi turno y le voy a decir mi turno. Ok, estamos mejor.
Mode, the off-road stay in the front. So what I want you to experience is even if I do the jerk and I do this with 4 fingers and and the ABS work, you will see that you never gonna fall in a straight line. The bike gonna stay perfectly in line, okay?
Yeah.
Even if it's slippery, okay? So when you are ready, when you're doing something, you gear up. Then we take as much place that we can. We start to accelerate into the curb. Then we take some speed and we try to brake as hard as we can. And when I say as hard, you really can go for it. on the front level. You can really brake. Then,
Ok, equipo, aquí el ejercicio es que él quiere que conozcamos los frenos y realmente que no necesitamos tanto el freno de atrás más que para posicionar la moto si queremos deslizarla. Entonces el ejercicio es acelerar y frenar lo más duro que podamos con el freno de adelante para darnos cuenta de que nada nos va a pasar, que no nos vamos a caer. Claro, siempre que estemos en línea recta. Acelerar, frenar lo más duro que podamos para entender el freno y que no nos va a pasar nada y que perdamos ese miedo a frenar de adelante. Vamos para allá. Vamos a ver, vamos a ver. No pasa nada, quieto ahí. No pasa nada. Podemos frenar con todo el de adelante con el ABS puesto.
this is the tool to use when you want to reduce your speed as fast as you can. Now we're gonna play a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Here, the exercise I'm gonna show you, it's not really a technique, it's not really something that you have to learn, it's just something that we're gonna do to have fun. But if you can do it, it's gonna help you to make a U-turn, a fast U-turn. It's basically to block completely the rear wheel without the off-road, without the ABS on the back, because if you have the ABS on the back, we cannot do it. So the idea is to don't have the ABS on the back. If you don't have it on the front, it's not a big problem because we're not gonna brake like crazy, okay? So what I want to do is basically on a straight line, I want to block completely, not 95%, I want to block 100% my rear wheel and going straight. And then after I'm going straight, I'm gonna turn a little bit. And then after I'm going straight, I turn a little bit and I watch where I want to go. And you will see that step by step, your bike gonna turn more and more and more. If today we arrive to do 90 degree and put the feet on the ground and start again, we win everything, okay? I show you, then you have to try, but step by step.
Okay.
I show you step 1, step 2, step 3. Ronald, could you please put your bike there? I'm gonna pass here.
Step 1, paso 1, bloquea la rueda trasera, José Pérez, línea recta. Cógelo ahí. Tiramos un chin. Step 2. Paso número 2. Vámonos ahí.
Step 6.
José Pérez, te fuiste de una vez. José Pérez, te fuiste, lo tienes. Hey.
Step 3. The thing is, to passing to the step 2 to the step 3 is kind of complicated because you have to start again. So today, if we can put the bike 90 degree, put the foot on the ground and start again, it's already super good, okay?
Ok.
You can try, guys.
Vamos para allá, señores. Paso 1, 2 y 3. Este yo lo he hecho un poquito antes, o sea que para mí puede ser que esté más cómodo.
The thing, if you want to continue the movement, stop the bike, put the feet
Put the
on
feet.
the ground and finish with the feet.
Ok.
And you can even, when you continue to slip, you sit. You continue to slip, you sit. Put the feet and I continue.
Vamos a ver si lo logramos eso. Ahora vamos a hacer una carrera, pero del más lento.
3, 2, 1, we start. 1 foot on the ground, you can continue. 2 foot, Bye bye, okay?
Ok.
Slowest wind.
El que baje los pies pierde. El que lo haga más lento gana. Ya lo saben, no bajen los pies, que pierden ahí mismo.
Un pie tú puedes bajar.
Ah, uno, él dijo. Ok. Dime Muñoz, hermano querido.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Go there.
Iba bien, iba bien, iba bien. Estamos en una pausa, el hombre está demostrando. Hidratándonos. ¿Qué hora tenemos, Mila, ahí ya? 11:40 equipo, esto arrancó a las 9 de la mañana. Seguimos. Oh. Bueno, Muñoz, yo sí me voy ready de aquí hoy haciendo eso. ¡Oh! Ay, mamacita, es que llega mi turno ahorita. Ay, se apagó. Vamos a practicar las bajadas. En la cámara usted no lo puede ver, pero eso está heavy para abajo. Doctor, no temo yo.
No tenemos miedo.
No tema.
So we're gonna try to stop, put the foot on the ground, and then start again with the speed as slow as we can. We're gonna put all our body weight on the back, and we're gonna use, what do you think, front brake or rear brake?
Both.
Both brake. Both brake, because we are so slow that if we block the rear wheel, it's not gonna make us slipping, okay? And then after, we're gonna do the downhill without the engine, and we're gonna use our clutch as a rear brake, okay? Because when I am in a downhill, and by safety I put both feet on the ground, I cannot reach easily my rear brake. Then if I block my bike and I release completely the clutch and I brake, front brake, the bike stop. Then we're gonna do. So when you take the clutch, you release your rear brake, and when you get it out, you brake. Do you understand the?
Yeah.
Then we're gonna do 2-3 times to get used with the engine, but I still want to see you like really slow. And then after, we're gonna do it with the engine shut it off, and we're gonna use our clutch. And it will be super crazy if you can here take a little bit of speed, and here start the engine and go without putting your foot on the ground, you know?
Ok. A bajar con el cloche, soltando ahí. Freno motor.
Pagaba que tú eres grande.
Ok.
You see that when I do this, it's completely brake. Then we stop here.
José, ¿te fuiste? Ah,
Aquí hay unos cuantos pro en esa vaina, en esa bajada parada.
Mira, look,
That's good, man.
bueno, vamos a la pausa, al mangiare. Al mangiare. Maestro, ¿qué nos trajo? ¿Qué nos trajo? Uy.
Un chimi full, plátano maduro, que eso
Ven acá, explícame eso, ven.
es un chimi full con plátano maduro, queso de freír y bacon, con la carne hecha por nosotros mismos.
Esto es para que el hombre conozca de verdad la gastronomía de aquí.
Algo aplatanado.
No, nítido. Gracias, Dr. Cake.
Después que
Qué duro.
oye eso, oye el himno, requetata.
Cuñado, ¿está bueno? Is it good?
Está una necesidad. Then the idea is to try to climb that uphill without taking the speed. So I will show you how I'm doing.
Ok, vamos para arriba.
So here there is a little step, okay? So basically, you're gonna start here. You need a little bit of speed to pass the step, okay? Then we're gonna try to stop here. And then we're gonna give gas and give clutch enough to roll the wheel, but to try to don't make the wheel spin.
Spin.
No, not like this. Like this.
Pero no lo desbarata mucho. No, pero después
Ok, vamos allá. La idea es quedarnos en medio de la subida y arrancar de cero ahí. Ok.
Now you can start. Then you will give some gas, let the clutch out, and after when the bike moves, you let the brake out. Yeah. Put your ass on the back.
Oh, ok.
Now we're gonna do the same, but we're not gonna stop. But I want you to ride as slow as you can. For example, you arrive here, really slow, really slow, and here, 1 meter before the bump, I want you to collect the energy with your engine. I want you to rev your engine with the control on the clutch. So sound is like woo, and you're gonna release your clutch. I don't want you to climb fast, but I want you to climb in one line, in one gas. And the idea is about collecting the energy on the bottom, okay?
Ok.
And when I collect the energy, when I rev my engine and then I release the clutch, you should not release the clutch like bah. You release the clutch like woo till the end.
Ok.
What's happening?
José, no te puedes parquear ahí.
The problem in here was the connection between the gas and the clutch. We give some gas, not enough clutch, so it's something that you have to feel and you need to practice. I collect so much energy in the bottom that when I arrive to the top, I don't even need to continue to put some gas.
Lo tenemos. Ok, ahora la vuelta es subir al paso arriba, no baja los pies y dar el giro como lo aprendimos esta mañana. Wider. Aquí más bien. Claro que sí, claro que sí. Claro que sí, we got it now, ahora sí.
I put my foot, I put it on the ground and I'm gonna push that part of my legs back because I want to push. I want to initiate the movement, you know what I mean?
the bike.
And then I'm gonna turn, I release the clutch, I give some gas to make the spin wheel and I do this in the same time. And I really gonna...
You started the movie with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna really push the back like up with that part of my leg. I will show you here.
Yeah.
The front brake.
No. Need to be violent with the clutch, but please guys, take back the control with the clutch, because if you miss it, go straight. This is what we want to avoid. And then, with my bar, I'm gonna do this, okay? I watch where I want to go and I pull the bike.
Muy bonito. Muy bonito, José Pérez. Lo tiene, lo tiene. José, no me hagas quedar mal. Lo tiene, lo tiene. Bueno, equipo, terminamos por hoy. Aprendimos mucho. Control del cloche, conocer los frenos, el balance de la moto, alguna que otra técnica, posiciones. Los troncos los vamos a dejar para mañana. Yo vengo mañana, no le di hoy, para no romper el motor hoy, ¿verdad? El primer día, entonces mañana yo sin miedo le doy, tranquilito. Sí tenemos al hombre que nos enseñó más o menos la técnica de cómo hacerlo. Entonces nos despedimos aquí, mañana seguimos. Yo te voy a poner esos videitos brincando. Seguro, seguro yo voy a volarme esos troncos mañana. Greg. Equipo, hoy sí, día 2. Voy para los troncos hoy. Tengo más o menos un chin de conocimiento. Vamos a ver qué tal sale. Vamos a hacer primero de allá para acá y después de aquí para allá.
¿La paro?
No, déjalo pegado. Vamos a arreglar la piedra para que se nos haga un poco más fácil. Es el primer paso con la piedra. Después le vamos a dar así en la piedra.
When you arrive here, you have to collect the energy with the engine and what really.
I have to make a double blip. Once
If you do it once first, and if you want to perfect the technique, we can do it with two. But if you continue to gas all the way, because it's not high here, you will succeed. Okay? Come in control, and then here, you give the compression. Up!
Cuidado, cuidado, cuñado, no se cayó.
So then now you were a little bit less confident.
Yeah, I was out of balance.
Vamos.
Sí, quieto. Sí. Esto es en vivo.
Ya después de eso hay que dejarlo ahí porque después
ya se daña la vaina.
So Greg, let's say goodbye to our people here. We've learned a lot from you today. Clutch control, balance the bike, everything. Those techniques were basic but good. We've learned a lot.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you have fun today?
Yeah, very.
So and you tell
so much fun.
And so you tell me that you learned at least one thing.
More
That-
than one thing.
Then it's a success. The day was really cool. The weather was there. People are so simple, so gentle, so warm. So for sure, if you invite me again in República Dominicana, I say yes directly. See you soon, guys. Thank you so much.
Bueno, mi gente, pues nos vemos en una próxima. Nos quedamos aquí con Greg conversando un poquito. Gracias a Grupo Avant, KTM y MITAS, los neumáticos MITAS que nos hicieron la vida posible hoy. Nos vemos en el próximo.